I'd never heard of Early Game before this, and honestly, considering their content, I'm not willing to look into them. So if anyone could tell me whether they're a known entity or not, I'd really appreciate that. Anyway, I only found them when their article, Metal Gear Solid 6 Release Date Latest News Leaks, appeared on my suggested feed. Which makes sense. I love the MGS franchise with all my heart. No, not you. But something about this article rubbed me the wrong way. Probably because I already know all the information this piece of journalism pretends to offer. No, there isn't any what fucking leaks. The article itself even admits several times that Konami have said next to nothing about the series. Then it just goes on for 2 paragraphs about how Konami need to consider a multiplayer mode like Battlefield, because that's what Metal Gear fans want. Think, Early Game. But that pointless waste of internet headline baiting write-up did make me ponder an interesting question. Will Konami go ahead and make a Metal Gear Solid game in Kojima's absence? It's a very thought-provoking question, but the answer is no. Solely because Konami just aren't positioned to anymore. Metal Gear Solid 5 may have managed to ship 6 million copies, which is a pretty decent amount for a relatively niche style of game. For context, Elden Ring has shipped around 13 million. So really, 6 mil ain't too shabby. But if Metal Gear Survive proved anything to us, it's that Konami are more than keen to make money off the franchise, but not keen enough to put the effort in. The pachinko machines alone show how prepared the company is to slap any old vaguely shaped MGS iconography onto a product. And let's not forget, right now, they're making record profit from trash mobile games you wish you'd never heard of. And thanks to titles like Contra Returns and Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels, Konami raked in around 577 million last financial year. Assuming all of the Phantom Pain sales were full price, that's only about 300 million. 220 million if you take out the 8 million development budget. Of course, that also doesn't include the marketing or production costs. The point I'm making is that despite all the money MGS5 made, it still wasn't as successful as the business model Konami have adopted since that game's release. Why spend years making one game when you can gain almost double the profit in a year selling gambling mechanics to kids? To answer that question, morals don't apply with video game publishers. So far, that's 2 pretty strong reasons why we won't be seeing a brand new, fully fledged Metal Gear Solid 6. Now let's talk about the big reason, Hideo Kojima. There's roughly about 300 million other videos on YouTube detailing the entire Konami vs Kojima saga, so I'm not going to bother reiterating it here. But the fact is, he's gone, and he ain't coming back anytime soon. There's only been 2 MGS games that Kojima wasn't a major part of. Portable Ops, which no one gave a shit about, and Survive, which no one gave a shit about. Okay, that's a bit of a fib. Some people did care about Metal Gear Survive. The fans of the franchise cared. So together, using their wallets, they made it very clear that they weren't going to fall for the cheap survival game trick.
I've got nothing to do but sit here and drink this crap.
You're crocked, aren't you?
There are 3 key lessons Konami have learned since the Phantom Pain. Pachinko and mobile games are cheap shit with microtransactions makes a lot of money, and there's no way Metal Gear Solid fans are going to want a new entry without Kojima. Thanks to this BS article trying to manipulate people into clicking in the hopes of good news, I learned only one lesson. Not only will there not be a Metal Gear Solid 6, there really shouldn't be one. I reckon the best us MGS fans can hope for are Resident Evil style remakes. But even then, Konami are way too lazy to commit to functional video games anymore. And they'd probably still not even bring David Hayter back, so what would be the fucking point? Hey guys, thanks for watching this relatively more downbeat video. Honestly, a lot of the stuff on the channel is much more positive-ish. I'd recommend our Why I Love Metal Gear Solid video. That said, what do you think about the MGS situation? Do you think they'll make another entry? Do you even want them to? Feel free to let us know all that down in the comments. And if you did enjoy the video and wanted to share your support, please do leave a like or even subscribe. Also, if you wanted to support us even further, you can do so on our Patreon. The link is in the description. We appreciate any and all types of support we get. Thanks again for watching, and cheers.